So let's say you're opening your own online store for something like specialty cat accessories, and you want to be able to keep track of all sorts of information surrounding your sales. Most people would just open a spreadsheet and start putting in things as orders come in. Maybe it looked like this. Mary's our customer, she buys a cat leash, and you capture all this information. And you just record this information for each of your customers that trickle in. But maybe later Mary buys something else, like 3 cat leashes, and at this point she's moved to a bigger place to have room for all her cats, so her address is different. Now you've got redundant information, some contradicting values for your customer's address, and if your specialty cat store got enormously popular, these issues would just escalate. Mary calls to ask about one of her orders, and when you pull up her information, you get 3 different addresses, all these disorganized orders, and you're not even sure you're looking at the correct customer because there are 3 different Mary Johnsons in your spreadsheet. You could see how this might lead to a messy situation. Shipments could get sent to the wrong place, customers might get mixed up, and the wrong products could get sent to the wrong people. So how would you resolve this? Instead of having just one massive spreadsheet, you'd separate the information into different bite-sized tables. So with our cat store, for example, you might start by creating a table that lists all of your customers, and then a separate table that lists out all your products, and then another table that records each of your orders. This separates the data you're pulling in a much more efficient way. So here's what your customer table might look like. You can see we've got Mary again, but now she won't be repeated into several different rows. Any change to her address, contact info, or even name can be updated in this one consolidated place. The product table would have all your cat accessory inventory. As you add or remove items, this would be the one place where you'd make those changes, and orders would keep track of every single sale you make. Now these tables, although separate, have connections to one another, and it's these connections that form the database.
Learning outcome number 2, explain the advantages of relational database model. Number 1 is by using database is increase flexibility of the information itself. Means that much more easier for the users to use the information that actually stored in the database system. Let's say you want to organize the data according to the alphabetical order, so you can sort the data that available or information available in the database. Advantages number 2, increase scalability and performance. Scalability means how well the system can adapt to the increased demand. Increase means that how well the system can adapt with the increased information coming to the system. And performance is actually measures how quickly a system can perform a certain process or transaction. So by using database, both scalability and performance can be optimized by the organization. Examples like eBay. Every day they have a lot of information or data coming to the organization, so they must have a good database in order to support these daily operations. Number 3, by using database, organization can reduce data redundancy. Redundancy means the duplication of an information or storing the same information in multiple places. So one of the primary goal of database is to eliminate information that is redundant by recording each piece of information in one place in the database. Eliminating data redundancy could save space in the database and makes performing updates more easier, and also will improve the quality of the information. Number 4, increase security. We know that data and information is very important in an organization. It's like an asset. So organization need to protect the data and the information. Database offer many solutions and security features, such as including passwords, access levels, and access control. Password provide authentication to the user who can use the system and who cannot access the system. In terms of access, levels that determine who has access to certain types of information, and access of controls determine what types of access they have to the information. Examples like the student portal, where only student can access the information inside the portal. So other people cannot easily access because of the password protected and also access control and level. Number 5, increase integrity, the quality of the information. Information integrity is a measure of the quality of information. So within the database environment, by using database, it can ensure the quality and integrity of the data and information that actually kept in the database.